Welcome back to The Great Expanse by JohnBap426 here on YouTube. It is Saturday morning, and as I said previously, we want The Great Expanse by JohnBap426. Yes, my voice did crack there. We want The Great Expanse to expand. We want our numbers to grow. We want the right people involved. Go door to door. Have you subscribed to the... Hi, have you subscribed to The Great Expanse by JohnBap426? Some people might slam the door in your face. And I thank you for your resilience as you help The Great Expanse by JohnBap426 expand. Now, I'm kidding. Don't really go door to door. But I appreciate all 35 of you guys. And I'm not minimizing that because this channel just started about a month ago. I appreciate every one of you. Every one of you. And I want to find a way to make it more interactive. I just don't want it, like, oh yeah, I'm subscribed to this channel and yeah, I get updates every once in a while. But I'm trying to devise a way to make it more of an experience rather than you just watching videos. Next, next, next. I'm trying to think of ways to give back to my 35 of you. And then over time, maybe I'll have to devise a way to get back to the 350,000 of you. Yes, I like to aim high. But anyway, I'm so glad you're here. If you like these videos, hit like. Share the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for all. There are 3. All personalized and one more underneath it. Click all. So every time new material is dropped, you will know about it second. And naturally, I will know about it first. Now, we're going to do a different video today. The big thing these days is the Joker's real name has been revealed in DC Comics. Or Detective Comics. That's what it stands for. I'm going to read the article first, and then we're going to chew the fat, okay? And the site is Hypebeast, spelled just like it sounds. The 2 words, hype and beast, put together. The article is by... I'm sorry, these sites just... It's like trying to navigate a minefield sometimes. The article is... I can't see the... I want to credit the article. Who wrote this? Who wrote it? Alright, so I'm going to just get into the article. DC Comics reveals the Joker's real name for the first time. Now, personally, if his name is not Jack Napier, I'm not really interested. Alright, since debuting in the DC Universe, 1940, I believe, the true identity of the Joker has been a mystery for all comic book fans, so why spoil it now? Although many fans have theorized and several mediums have introduced names like Jack Napier from Batman 1989 and Arthur Fleck from the movie Joker, DC Comics has never officially given the character a real name. Until now. Why? In issue number 5 of Flashpoint Beyond, a sequel to Flashpoint, the universe's version of the Joker, Martha Wayne, and the Batman of the universe, Thomas Wayne, are seen discussing the villain's true identity. Martha reveals that she forced Psycho Pirate, a villain with extensive knowledge of the entire DC universe, to tell her the name of the Joker in the main DC universe. This sounds wanky from the word go. It is then revealed that the Joker's real name is Jack Oswald White. Blech. Martha then shares that she visited the Flashpoint universe's version of Jack Oswald White, discovering him to be a struggling family man supporting his wife and a child as a janitor at Wayne Casino. Despite being destitute, Jack is well adjusted, being never subjected to the origin events that occurred in Batman the Killing Joke that created the Joker. It is also... Professor Zoom just ran past. It is also interesting to note that musician Jack White serves as the inspiration for the character's name. White took to Instagram to share his appreciation in a post directed towards DC Comics. We're not going to read that. That's the end of the article. Alright. Let's chew. This is stupid. One of the best kept secrets. I'm sorry, there's a Justice League member flying overhead. Anyway. One of the best kept secrets, one of the best well guarded secrets in the DC universe and all of comic books is spoiled here by a desperate comic book company called DC Comics. Let me go back through the convoluted way that this name is learned, okay? In issue number 5 of Flashpoint Beyond, a sequel to Flashpoint, the universe's version of the Joker, Martha Wayne, and the Batman of the universe, of the Flashpoint universe, Thomas Wayne, are seen discussing the villain's true identity. Martha reveals that she forced Psycho Pirate, a villain with extensive knowledge of the entire DC universe, probably the DC multiverse, to tell her the name of the Joker in the main DC universe. Stop right there. Dumbness. Why? Okay, let's look at it from my perspective, okay? Let's say there really are a million universes. They say, you know, things vibrate at different frequencies and all of that stuff. Let's say there are other versions of me. Why would I stop somebody and say, who's the main me? Does that make sense to anybody? Who's the real me? It's not just me, right? Isn't that stupid? So, if she's the all right, first of all, I don't want to make assumptions, okay? In the Flashpoint universe, let me give you a quick background. The Flash goes back in time to save his mother because he just can't bear being without her because she was murdered and he wanted to stop her murder. You can see that in Flashpoint, the DC animated movie. It's very good. But in this version of the DC universe, Martha Wayne and Thomas Wayne survive the robbery attempt by Joe Chill or whoever, but Bruce dies. Bruce is shot. Thomas Wayne becomes Batman. Martha Wayne, with the blood of her child all over her face, becomes the Joker. And it's different. I think that's very interesting, the way that works in that universe. Okay? So that's what they mean. Martha Wayne, the Joker. Thomas Wayne, the Batman. Okay? So why would she even have knowledge of another universe? And why would this Psycho Pirate know all this stuff about the Joker? Is he like Deadpool or somebody? Psycho Pirate? What a whack name. Like, that name sucks. Psycho Pirate. I've heard it before because I saw it in Lego DC Supervillains, a game that I saw someone else playing and enjoying. But anyway, this just reeks of rubbish. It reeks of rubbish. Because we're trying to engage people in comic books again. DC is. I've just about given up on comic books. All right, because people die and come back. They die and come back. They come back new. The newness wears off, and they resort to their old familiar pattern of behavior, and it's stale. Stale. What comic books really need to do is to sack up and kill off everybody. Kill off everybody. And Batman and the Joker is a very dynamic relationship. Batman represents order. Joker represents chaos. Okay? They had the perfect opportunity to kill off Batman and the Joker in a titanic event where there were no spectators, no bystanders. They were fighting in one of the old caves beneath Gotham City that the Joker was like kind of like regenerating himself, which makes sense to me because as many times as the Joker has cheated death, it only makes sense that he had some kind of like Lazarus Pit particle or whatever. No, it wasn't called the Lazarus Pit, it's called Dionysium, okay? I can buy that, okay? It's also like the components of this pit are what creates Lazarus Pit. The components of this pit is what gives Vandal Savage his long life. Okay, so they're guessing that the Joker is really hundreds of years old. It's not conclusive, but let's go with it. Okay, Batman and the Joker in Batman number 40. They have an epic, titanic, cataclysmic fight. No superpowers are involved. They have a bloody, eye-losing, impaling battle. a fight to the death. And they're both lying in a heap because they've both been spent. Blood, there's a puddle of blood between them that looks like a misshapen heart, kind of representing like their relationship. You know, because the Joker loves Batman. I don't really have time to go in. Well, yeah, I do have time to go into it. But it says that Batman studies his eye, and they say that the Joker looks on Batman with nothing but love. Because without Batman, there's no Joker. One time when the Joker believed that Batman was dead, he reverted from his criminal ways and became like a computer programmer and lived like a totally like law-abiding life, okay? This was the perfect opportunity to kill off both characters in a believable way. This was the opportunity to do that. And to secure their legacy and not keep it going on for another 80 years. And to finally focus on other characters. But no. Money! That's what it's about. It's always about money. The almighty dollar bill. As vast as the DC universe is, they've just got to tell us more Batman and Joker stories. When they could have ended it right there. Could have ended it. And then every news story could have just been a flashback. Or yeah, this happened here. This Elseworlds tale happened here. I believe that across all comic books, Marvel, particularly Marvel and DC, those are the ones I'm most familiar with. Everyone needs to die to force the authors, to force the illustrators, to dig up new ideas. I know there's a foreign concept to them. New characters. So they can save the legacy of these original historic characters. Save the X-Men. Save the Justice League. Save the Justice Society of America. Save the Avengers. Save the Fantastic Four, the Hulk, Green Arrow, all these guys. And the villains. Save Two-Face. Please, Darkseid, the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom. Save them. Save their legacies by killing them off. Please. Please kill them off. Because nowadays, when I look at new comic books, I like read like articles. I'm like, wait a minute, how many times can Professor X die? How can he just resurrect at will? I'm up here reading the Axis storyline, and it's like, oh, Professor X is dead, but somehow the Red Skull harvested his body and created Onslaught because Magneto killed him. And now Professor X is alive again. How and why? Because they've run out of ideas. Plain and simple. Ran out. No more ideas. Nowadays, it seems like these guys gather in rooms and say, what's the next story we can tell about this character? See? See what I see? What's the next Joker story we can tell? You don't have a clue. That's why you're looking for something. You're fishing for a Joker story because you know it sells. Can we please destroy everything? Everything they've built will fall! But anyway, can we kill off the Marvel Universe? Can we kill off the DC Universe? And force these guys to come up with new stories? Please, can we get Alan Moore out of retirement so he can tell us new stories about new characters? He's sick of DC and Marvel too. Stale! Stale they are. Anyway, that was my rant. I really mean it though. I want all of them to die. Every last one of them. Please. Kill off my favorites so that the legacies can be saved. Please. They did this, and then they make these endless TV shows like they did with Watchmen on HBO. When I heard there was a series, I was like, are they really going to do the graphic novel justice? This had nothing to do with the graphic novel. It was new stuff. And I was into it until like the end of the series. I'm like, wait, they did that with Dr. Manhattan? Didn't he leave the galaxy? Why is he back? For this lame reason. They're out of ideas. Can we please kill off everyone and start afresh and start anew? Independent comic book artists, independent writers, please come to the forefront. We need you. We need you. And that's my rant. about comic books, about what do you think about the Joker's real name? Jack White. Plain. Boring. That's what I think. What do you think? Peace.